back, everyone, for some more of my Leeds United career mode here on FIFA 21. And we are at the halfway point here in season number 2. We are on Christmas Day of 2021. And you can see we are on top of the table, which, I mean, our objective is to clinch a Champions League spot. But not only are we in the Champions League spot, we are firmly in, we are firmly in a Champions League spot, but not only that, we are on top of the table. We are going on an invincible season as well. You can see we got 17 wins and 2 draws. We are 6 points ahead of Chelsea, 7 ahead of Manchester City, 14 ahead of Tottenham, and we are 17 ahead of 5th place West Ham. And we're just going to go ahead and look down the table. Manchester United in 8th, which I'm sure Manchester United fans, at least at the end of last season, would have loved to have been in that position. Teams in relegation trouble are Bournemouth, Brighton, and West Brom. But yeah, Leicester and Watford were the other 2 promoted teams. But before we continue on, hopefully you guys have an awesome day today. Hopefully you guys doing well. Just show you guys Community Shield here. We ended up winning that. We ended up beating Manchester United. FA Cup, we are drawn up against Aston Villa because, of course, we couldn't get a lower league team. Carabao Cup, we got eliminated in the quarterfinals by Everton. We ended up losing 4-3 on penalties. Round 4, we ended up beating Wigan. Round 3, we ended up, let's see, beating Oxford 3-0. Don't think we were in round 2. And then round 1 I'm just going to show. But I simmed, as you guys saw throughout the previous episodes, I just simmed through all these Carabao Cup games. I did not even bother with the Carabao Cup. Super Cup at the beginning of the season was won by Bayern Munich. They ended up beating Real Madrid. Champions League, we're not concerned about that right now. And then in the Europa League, we are up against Dutch side Feyenoord, which isn't all that bad of a draw, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna look down on them, but I mean, we could have got Arsenal, we could have got Tottenham, definitely could have got Bayern Munich and Napoli, and there's a lot of good teams in the Europa League. But you can see we end up going perfect in group stage. 6 wins out of 6, only 6 goals conceded. Athletic Bilbao end up coming up with us. Utrecht and Midtjylland end up getting eliminated. And just to take a look at the other groups here real quick, you can see AC Milan is in there as well. But yeah, some very good teams in here. Hertha Berlin, fair play to them. In real life, they're not doing too well. And then before I forget, I do want to show you guys stats. If there's anybody in particular to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. You can see Provolyak and Isak on top of this list. Daniel James is on top of the assist chart. And you can see Henderson with 8 clean sheets. And Darlow with 1. And in case you guys care about the Community Shield, here you go. FA Cup, I'm not even looking at that, where I've not been involved with that. We don't see anybody here on top goal scorers here. Top assists, Christensen with 2. Looks like I did make the right decision keeping him. Darlow with a clean sheet. And last we're going to look at is Europa League. Not seeing anybody there. Calvin Stengs, which I got in my FIFA 19 career mode in Sheffield United, is on top of this chart. And how do we not have a leading? Okay, that's kind of surprising to me, to be honest. But we are going to take a look at the rest of England. Of course, starting with the Championship. Let's see. Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest on top of this rather comfortably. Fulham, Cardiff, Southampton, and Birmingham make up the playoff spots. Teams in relegation trouble are Blackburn, Hull, and Reading. League 1, the top 2 teams are Charlton and Rotherham. This one's a bit closer. Middlesbrough, Wigan, Peterborough, and Barnsley make up the playoff spots with Lincoln City, Walsall, Bradford City, and Shrewsbury in relegation trouble. In League Two, Rochdale, Salford City, and AFC Wimbledon, our former career mode club, are in the top three. Doncaster, Port Vale, Scunthorpe, and Grimsby Town make up the playoff spots. Oh, I forgot to look up who was in relegation trouble. And not that it matters because there is no relegation from League Two in this team, but the bottom two teams are Harrogate Town and Barrow, the two new clubs in this FIFA. You can see we still got a good amount of transfer budget, which, to be honest with you guys, I don't plan on moving anybody, so we're just going to have that much budget going forward. We're going to take a look at objectives here real quick. We do have 6 eligible for this particular one. 7 clean sheets in home league matches, which I do need to concentrate on that. I'll probably be doing that off camera. 1 crucial team player assigned to defender position. They want us to win the Europa League, they want us to win the FA Cup, and they want us to finish in the Champions League spot. And I'm not too arsed about making a profit, so... But we do have 96 million to be fair, but we are going to take a look at Youth Academy. I think I did graduate 1 already, which I'll show that here in a bit. Anybody in particular you want to look at, you just go ahead and pause the video. Some of these guys probably are not going to be, like Navarro, I'm probably going to move on. Ortiz, I'm probably going to be moving on. A lot of these guys I'm probably not even going to bother with. See, already at 15 years old and already 64 rated, so good on him. But with that, we are going to recap the transfers we've made. And you can see we've only bought 3 players. We got Milan Skriniar. He is my starting center back. He's gotten a bit better over time. Marino's definitely improved since the beginning of the season. I've been tickled pink with his performances of lately. Tomato's been quiet, though I have noticed his name pop up from time to time in Sims, if I recall correctly, so I'm not too terribly displeased with him. He's been doing the job as well. And you can see a bunch of players going out on loan. You can see Busio, Murphy, Bello. Robles, I finally was able to get sell him on a permanent. Rodon's out on loan. Ampadu, which I had on loan, but for whatever reason, he played against me in our Europa League match against Athletic Bilbao, which that would not happen in real life, let alone Ampadu would not fit in with Athletic Bilbao's transfer policy of getting all Basque Country people in. As we are going to take a look at our team here, you can see Almada, Isak, Semedo at an 86, Henderson at an 87, Marino at an 85, James knocking on the door at an 84. Lowest rated players are Tyler Adams and McKennie, which admittedly, they're probably my 2 worst players in my backup team. In my midfield and my backup team, should I say, but 2 worst players in my starting 11. And in my backup team, all 3, my trio, midfield trio is just absolutely amazing. You can see I got 1, well, I gotta put Darlow in there, but you can see Koch at an 82, Somerville at an 80, Barco at an 83. And we're going to take a look at stats. And Alexander Isak, by 1 goal, is ahead of Provolyak here, 18 goals and 1 assist. Whereas Provolyak got 17 goals and 1 assist. Is anybody in particular you want to look at? You can just go ahead and pause the video. But yeah, McKennie's been kind of inconsistent, if I'm being honest. Almada's been okay. Bellegarde's been absolutely fantastic. Somerville's been alright. James, as well as Barco, has been really whining about game time, so I really have to do a juggling with as far as rotating my wingers. Consambi getting the job done. Marino doing pretty good. Martinez Corto was worried about his place in the team, though I assured him, and he has not whined since. Tanaka, despite his overalls, done absolutely amazing in that CDM position. A bunch of these players like Bello, Busio, Strauch are going out on loan. Vober's been doing okay. Byram's been kind of quiet, but been doing a job regardless. Robles will be going out permanently. You can see Mellier's grown by 1. He's at 73 during his time at Cadiz. You can see Alfie Lowe's already at 65 during his time at Nashville. Edmondson, I'm looking to move on. Unin O'Kane, last year his contract, I am not renewing it. Buchanan, I did have an offer for him, a loan offer, but he rejected it. Hopefully I'll get a loan offer for Peru as well. Schmidt, I believe I have him transfer listed. And a bunch of these other guys. Logan Murphy will be going on loan. Hyde, I believe, is going on loan. Evans, I believe, is not going on loan. And this is the guy that I got and graduated from a youth academy. Has already gone by 4. That's due to position change. 67 rated. He will be the guy that I will most likely be using next year, unless my goalkeeper in there, that Paz, ends up getting and turning 16, and I'll be using Paz instead. Christensen doing absolutely amazing for me in that backup right back position. Like I said, Adams has been struggling with consistency lately. Skriniar has been gradually getting better, and Dean Henderson, 10 clean sheets and 22, whereas Darlow had 2 and 7. But we are going to go ahead. Again, if there's anybody in particular you want to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. But yeah, this team is developing quite nicely, and like I said, I am keeping my eye on Adams and McKennie. I hate to say this, I adore those two guys, I mean, being a fellow American, but if they don't get at least to an 83, maybe 84 by the end of the season, I may look to move them on, though. I will keep, I don't want to, but I'll have to if that means improving this team. And to be honest with you, if Martinez does not start growing here soon, which it's only going to take him 7 weeks to reach an 84, so I may keep him. Vober will be a 79 in 1 week. Koch has been in bad form. 13 weeks for Herrero to reach a 68. You can see Tanaka, 35 on bad form. I don't know what bad form the games are, but he's been phenomenal for me. O'Kane, I'll be letting him walk on a free. It's only going to take 8 weeks for Tyler Adams on OK to reach an 83, which is good to see. Belgarb still has room to grow. Marino still has room to grow. Kansambi might not grow anymore, but that's okay. I'll live with that. McKennie, 21 on good, may reach an 83, though. I don't know, like I said. I may look to move he and Adams on. We'll see, though. Like I said, Ezekiel Barco and Daniel James have been whining about game time, so I'm trying to make sure to make them happy, while at the same time still giving games to Somerville and Almada, which Almada is at an 86, so I definitely want to play him. He is my best winger. But, I mean, if people keep on whining, I will not be shy to move people on. Like I said, hopefully Peru will be going out on loan, and Logan Murphy will be going out on loan. Let's see, Pavliak. Awesome backup striker. When I finally got to give him a chance in my Heretic career mode, I did not realize what hidden gem he was. He's been absolutely phenomenal for me. Let me see if there's anything I'm forgetting to talk about here. I don't think there is. I mean, I showed Youth Academy, I showed objectives. Let me see if there's anything on a news feed. I think I might be done talking. And you can see Leeds keep on winning. See, Leeds maintain titles. At the end of the last episode, we did beat Newcastle. And I think I'm going to have this guy as my thumbnail. Like I said, despite only being 75 rated, he's been much better this season than Tyler Adams, in my opinion. And you see James unsettled by lack of games. I know Barker at one point was not happy with his lack of games, so... But yeah, I have a bit of a juggling act to deal with those two guys, and then... As far as the next episode, like I said, I do have an objective that I do want to do on camera. I'll probably be playing all these games. Like, I'll definitely be playing the home game against Crystal Palace because, like I said, I do have this objective here of getting 7 clean sheets in home matches, which means I need to get clean sheets in 4 more home games this season. So, off camera, I'll be playing the game against Crystal Palace, and then playing the games against Tottenham, Brentford, and then I'll probably be playing this game against Burnley to make sure that I get and do that particular objective. But yeah, the next episode we'll be starting off with this match against Feyenoord. We'll be probably, unless this is an actual licensed stadium, I'm probably going to be simming this game. Then I'm going to be making sure I get a clean sheet in this home match against Burnley. And then I'll be playing this home match against Feyenoord. And then probably the rest of this season is just going to be me playing Europa League and everything in between. Everything else between rounds I'll be doing off camera. Hopefully we can secure a place in the Champions League. If not, securing our first Premier League title. But yeah, I'll be playing all these off camera. From the Crystal Palace game all the way through to the Newcastle game. And then we'll be probably simming this, like I said. Unless it's a licensed stadium, then I'll be simming this. And then I'll be playing these 2 games at least. I may also play this game against Manchester City, I don't know. But, I mean, after the Wimbledon career mode, I'm kind of tired of playing against Manchester City, but... We'll see what happens. Hopefully you guys looking forward to how the rest of this particular season goes. I feel like we're a bit overachieving, but, I mean, based on how the squad, you can see how OP this team is developing into, so... It may look like overachieving at first, but when you actually get to see the squad and how good they're doing, we're right where we need to be, so... But yeah, hopefully you guys looking forward to what lies ahead for the rest of this season going forward. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.